Hello again, Nicole Hart here, and in this video I'm going to be going over how to upload a PDF that you already have. So an assignment that maybe you already have created, and as we are transitioning in between, brick and mortar schools and distance learning, it might just be easier to have it online as opposed to having students print it. And so I'm going to show you how to upload that and assign specific questions, and then how to assign that to your students in multiple ways. So to create a new assignment, under the formative name in the top left corner, there's a button that says New Formative. And from here, it'll prompt you you can add a title. So I'm going to say Quick Check. This could also say actually Exit Ticket, if you wanted to do an exit ticket for 13.1 and 13.2. From there, and you can make that title whatever you want. You can change it. And you can even change the color type with the header. There's lots of things you can do, but that's a little more advanced. We just need the basics right now. From this bouncing circle, I'm going to click on that, and it's going to give me lots of options of different things that I can do. I can add audio, I can embed a video, an image. So if you wanted to put instructions first, you could type using a text block. Some teachers will make fun instructions in different colors and fonts on like Word and save it as a picture and implant that here as well. So lots of options. These are all the different question types I have access to. But first thing I need to do is upload a PDF, because that is what my goal is here today, is to upload an already made PDF, or it can be a Google Doc, and make questions from that assignment that I've already made. I'm just not passing it out to students. So I'm going to click on Upload a PDF. And you can pull from either your Google Drive or your computer. And I'm going to find the file that I want to use. And I'm going to go to my Chapter 13 stuff. And there we go. I have my PDF Quick Check all ready. It takes a moment to upload. And then once this happens, you can select which question. So if you don't want to use the whole sheet, you only want to use some of the questions, you don't have to assign every question. And so it asks you to click on the image to add questions. So I'm going to click in front of my first question, just in front of it, and I need to decide what type of question I would like this to be. Would I like it to be an audio response, so you can have your kids record their answers verbally? If you want them to explain things in their own words, I can make it a graphing question. It depends on the question that I'm asking. For this one, I want them to draw a chart for me, so I am going to do a show your work type question. And I can add in using a sample space, using a tree diagram, table, or list. Show the sample space box below. So now I have created a show your work question. If I wanted to, what I could do, if you created a chart for them to fill out, like a pre-made, like a T-chart, or some sort of like square chart, something like that, you can add a background, so you can add an image that they would draw over. And so that's really helpful for, like, if I wanted, let's see, lines. I want straight lines. So if I wanted some sort of box chart for them to fill out, I could create it here, or I could have one from an image that I implant. And so that would stay there for them to fill out, and they wouldn't be able to remove the box. So I could add something like this and have them fill it out if they would like, and it would stay as the background. And then they can go through and fill it out. But you could also completely remove it. I don't need it there because I want them to create their own chart. Now for each question, I will add another spot. So every time I click on the PDF, it will add a question for me. This one, let's see. This one is just a short answer. So I'm going to put short answer, and I need to put the answer to that question also. That is important. You're going to have correct answers typed in order for it to do the work for you. And the correct answer is 240. For show your work, there's not a place for a correct answer because it's something you need to go and judge yourself. But how many outcomes are there for the new kitchen? And you can also type multiple variations. I had some students type 240 outcomes and or 240 kitchens. So if you sometimes people do their numbers with commas for thousands and millions, and some people don't. So you can do both variations. It's neither one is wrong. They're just different variations of the same number. And so that way you can kind of predict some of the differences in your students. So I'll continue to just select new numbers. This one is multiple questions. It's 3 parts. So for each one of these, I need to add a letter or add a number, and it says identify the following. And so these are just going to be multiple choice. There we go. And I can change these. I don't need 4 answers. I only need 2 for each one. Oops. And so I need permutation or combination. There we go. My A button doesn't work very well. And then I would need to select which one. This is a faculty ID number, so it's going to be a permutation. And then I would continue on with the next question. That is also a multiple choice. And on and on. There's also some different question types that you can do. So I'm just going to click into some space. You can do a numeric type answer. And so that numeric allows them to do... that's not what I wanted to do. Allows them when they type their answer, here we go. When they type their answer, they have a numeric keyboard that they can use. So if you are in chemistry or in math classes and you need to have exponents or different types of math type, they have a keyboard that has that available for them, which is really nice. They can also do matching, they can do some graphing, they can categorize. So there's lots of options. This is just kind of the bare bones. You can select multiple choice, you can select short answer. Just make sure you are selecting your correct answers. So for your multiple choice, make sure if it's going to be A, B, C, or D, you select the right answer. Here you can also tag your standards. So if you were tracking your standards specifically, you can assign each question a specific standard. I have algebra and geometry set in my settings already, so I could find the geometry questions and tag those specific standards to be able to track. And show your work is an option on all types of questions, so even if it's a multiple choice but you want to see their thought process, especially if it's a math or science class, that is available for you. You can also make them show their work as well as answer the question. Now if you wanted to weight your questions differently, your point value is right next to the type of question, so I could change that to being 4 points. Or if I wanted it to be no value, maybe. So there's lots of different question types. But if you're just going for a straightforward like short answer, type in the different possible outcomes as far as answer choices. That's very straightforward and easy. Once I do all of this, if I wanted to add instructions or add a video or an image or something at the top, you can also add a whiteboard. I can, but we don't need to make it too complicated here at the beginning. Thank you for listening. So in that video, just to wrap things up, I uploaded a PDF and selected questions to assign to my students. I did not show you how to assign it to students yet. That'll be in the next video, how to actually take that assignment, change the settings, and send it off to your kids. As well as there will be additional videos to show you how to make a complete formative if you don't have a PDF, or you have a PDF but you want to add some other items, maybe videos, whatever you'd like. Those will be in additional videos as well. So that's coming soon. See you later.